fuck's that? So what's good, y'all? Today's the day I finally decided to start the videos about my life. This is gonna be a couple, maybe 2 to 4 videos, and after that, we never talk about my life again. Because quite frankly, I don't have one. But seriously, why would you want to hear what time of the day I took a dump, or how I had a fun time going to the gym? You want to talk about things that you can relate to, and just more general topics of discussion. So I'm going to start off. My adult life started off one day when I was playing Xbox 360 on my couch. Yep, that's how an adult does. But what happened next was my dad got home, said, get off the internet. I need to use it, because you have to, playing live, you gotta go on the internet, and we all had one line at the time. So I'm like, hold on a sec, let me just finish this game. But they don't care about your record. They don't care that you're gonna take an L and, you're gonna be worse than you could have had a chance to win. Next thing I see, disconnected from Xbox Live. I'm like, fuck. Come on. There's like 2 minutes left in the game. I run into his room, I'm like, hey. And he goes like, hey. I'm like, what? And that's where I'm gonna pause the story. Try to take the word what out of your vocabulary, because it tends to get you in trouble. That's how I lost one of my jobs. That's ultimately the word that ended my relationship with my dad. So I say, what? That's when he gets up out of his chair, runs up, grabs me by my collar, puts me against the wall. And then I flip out. I never hit my dad before, but I start punching him in the arm really hard so he would let go. I'm punching like 10, 15, 20 times. He's not letting go. I punched him in the face once, and not that hard, but I'm not trying to knock him out or anything. But next thing, my grandma comes in. She jumps in. I'm like, that's when I start panicking, and I'm punching him in the arm, and then my arm slips, and I wind up punching my grandma in the face. But she's strong as a bull, so it doesn't really faze her. She's just in there, like, trying to break us up. And then finally he lets go. He says, get out. I'm like, fine. I grab a few things, and I go to the gym to look for my friend who's usually there. Because, I'm not going to call someone and be like, oh, hey, man, I just got kicked out. I need a place to stay for the night. They have to offer first. Like, I don't want to put pressure on people that they don't want to. Anyways, I go there, I tell him the story, what happens. All he says is, make up with your dad. Go back, make up, make up, make up. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do that because he's just too pissed right now. And, I already said, where am I supposed to stay and all that stuff. So he goes, man, it's fucked up, it's fucked up. And the thing is, he doesn't offer for me to stay with him. Like, I'm not going to go stay with him either way. Because, like, we smoke weed and shit. We're not like church boys going around. Like, our parents know what we do. They don't really like us hanging around together. We don't really know each other's parents. I wasn't going to stay with him, but like just the gesture would have been nice. And I wouldn't have stayed anyways. But again, this was a really good friend too. It's not just like a buddy I'd hang out with. This was like a really good friend, but So then, what options do I have? Gotta go sleep in the park. No, I'm not going to do that. Because next thing I know, I wake up in the morning, I got a huge scar where my kidney was. Someone harvested my kidney. What the fuck? It's not gonna happen. I need somewhere safe. So I decide to go sleep on the school roof where we'd hang out sometime. This was fucked up because I wake up with a huge bruise like someone did harvest my kidney. I mean, maybe they could have and I'd just been living without a kidney this whole time, but I don't think so. Anyways, I get down. I'm like, okay, time to go back, see if my dad, got better. So I go to him. I'm like, hey, sorry about what happened last night. He's like, what do you mean sorry? I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do what I did. It got out of control. And he goes, didn't you hear what I said? And when he said that, I was like, fuck, there's no dealing with this man. And fine. If that's how you want it, that's how it's going to be. So I went big for forgiveness. Didn't work. Now what are my options? Call a homeless shelter. Yeah, I call a homeless shelter. This bitch's on coke. Fucking, oh man, can't even talk properly. I fucking hang up. And now what? I go see my other boy. Now this guy was so weird. Like, he's a really weird dude. Like, here's an example of something he'd do. He got in a fight with his friend Ryan or whatever. And he's telling me, oh man, I never want to see this guy again. He's such a bitch. And then we see his other boy, Ryan's friend, standing on the balcony. And then we're walking, and he looks up, and what he says is, "Tell Ryan to call me." And I look at him, and he looks back at me, like, smiles or laughs, and I'm like, wow. This guy was just trashing the man a few seconds ago, and now he's saying this. But again, what happened after was, I told him my situation, and he was like, he did what I expected my other friend to do. He called his mom right away, said, "Yo, can my friend stay here tonight? He has to stay, he has nowhere to go." His mom said no, because they have like 5 kids. I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man, like, you know, it's alright, I have like $500 in my pocket. He's like, no, what the fuck?" So he calls his uncle, he's like, who I've never met before. He's like, "Oh, my friend needs a place to stay." I'm like, just hang up. I'm like, I'm gonna call my mom. I realized I have a mom that lives in California. So I'm gonna go call my mom, see what she says. And mothers do come through. The second I called her, she says, "Go get a hotel room right now. I'm gonna send you a plane ticket in the morning." I couldn't believe it. I mean, she's not rich, but she did marry a guy that is pretty rich. So I was like, yes. I'm gonna go get a hotel room and chill. And the second I say that, this huge rain just starts gushing down over. And I see a hotel in the distance, and I'm like, it's only accessible by highway. So I start walking on the highway. I'm walking. And then there it is. Big problem, there's a barbed wire fence. Good thing is I'm an expert at hopping fences. So just walked away with a few scratches on my forearm, whatever. And then I got in the hotel room, got a hotel, and yeah, was ready to go to California the next morning. Had a little weed, rolled it up, went outside, smoked, ordered chicken wings, living like a king, downloaded Going Back to Cali and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song, and man, I was set. Tune in for the next episode to see how it went down.